Have you ever met someone who seemed to flip your world upside down, challenging everything you thought you knew, making you uncomfortable, yet somehow leaving you wiser in the end? In Native American traditions, these individuals are known as Heyokas, sacred contrarians whose chaotic energy serves a profound purpose: to teach through disruption. Today we're diving into how these spiritual mirrors use confusion as a pathway to clarity, and why everything you thought you knew about spirituality is being turned upside down. Imagine encountering a teacher who speaks in riddles, acts in reverse, and deliberately creates chaos. It sounds maddening, right? But what if this disorientation is the key to unlocking a higher level of understanding? Let's step into the unusual world of the Heyoka, the sacred clowns of Native American tradition, where confusion is the chosen method. What secrets will their disruptive wisdom reveal? They walk into your life like a paradox, smiling while they stir your soul, laughing as your ego burns. You don't know whether to thank them or run from them. But one thing is certain: once a Heyoka touches your life, you are never the same again. We've been told that awakening is peaceful, that spirituality is all love, light, and certainty. But what if real awakening feels like madness? Heyoka empaths are not here to confirm what you think you know. They are mirrors that mock your illusions, not out of cruelty, but out of cosmic design. Because in a world built on false certainty, sometimes the only way to awaken is to unravel. When you meet a Heyoka, it may feel like you've encountered someone who doesn't make sense. They contradict themselves. They challenge what you say, even when you're right. They reflect your behavior, but in exaggerated, unexpected ways. You try to label them, but they slip through the cracks, and that's the point. They confuse you to crack the shell of your false self, not to shame you, but to set your real self free. Because clarity can only grow in the soil where illusion has died. Think about it. The ego loves knowing. It feeds on labels, rules, and predictable spiritual checklists. But the soul doesn't awaken through repetition. It awakens through disruption. Heyokas use confusion to override your programming, to bypass the surface mind and reach the soul beneath. When they mirror you, they do it upside down. When they respond, they break patterns. They make you second-guess everything: your motives, your self-image, your spirituality. Because what you call spirituality may just be ego in a robe. We've been conditioned to think that being spiritual means being calm, agreeable, constantly positive. But Heyokas disrupt that illusion. They show you that light without shadow is hollow, that peace without truth is performance, that being nice is not the same as being authentic. Heyokas teach by flipping your reality. They reveal that love sometimes looks like confrontation, that healing can begin with humiliation, that chaos, when sacred, is more transformative than comfort. But then, something breaks. You laugh, or cry, or feel utterly disarmed, and in that moment, the fog lifts. Not because the Heyoka gave you an answer, but because they took away your illusion. It's earned through the destruction of everything false. So if a Heyoka enters your life and turns it upside down, don't run. Sit in the chaos. Feel the confusion. Let the mirror mock what is false in you. Because the soul doesn't awaken in comfort, it awakens in truth. And sometimes, that truth begins with a trickster. Confusion is not the end. It is the threshold.